Peace and blessings, glory, glory to the eternal, forever living God. Peace be unto you in the name of Jesus Christ. It is your brother Jehoshaphat Israel here in the house that God has made. Now, on this video for tonight, I would like to talk to my brothers. And the topic that I placed before you in this night, sister, you off the hook for tonight. You ain't even got to worry about the show tonight, love. You ain't got to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to simply talk to all men, all my brothers. The topic for tonight is, why do men hate their wives? You know what I'm saying? Why do they? Now, me personally, you know what I'm saying? Okay. When I was married, I didn't hate my wife. I just hate the dumb stuff that she was doing. I hated when she would be sitting over there nagging all the time. I hated the fact that everything will be good. Everything will be all right. And she'll still find a damn reason to complain. So I didn't hate my wife until after. You'd be like, what do you mean, Jehoshaphat? Just speaking honestly, I just didn't like the person that she was. On top of the fact of a divorce. So it made me grow like I don't like a disdain. I had a disdain on me. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't like her. The things that she was doing, you know what I'm saying? The things that she known to doing. But the time when we was married, I didn't hate her. I just hated the things that she did. But tonight, you know what I'm saying? Tonight. And then I had some women, they tell me, well, Jehoshaphat, you just love the thought of being with a woman. What the hell does that mean? That don't even make no sense. Does that sound like an abusive relationship to where I'm not giving this woman none of my time like that? Because a lot of women tell me that, you know what I'm saying? They pull me to the, oh, Jehoshaphat, you don't want me. You just like the fact that I'm with you. And then I miss all the drama that come from the woman. Okay, that's my own personal follies. That's my own personal, my bad. You know what I'm saying? That's my bad. But I'm going to look at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to look at it for tonight. The question for tonight is, why do men they hate their wives? We're going to look into it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to look into it. And I already got, I don't want to call it I got my intermission time. I got my intermissions. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to come up with a question. So we good, family. We good. We can go ahead and get into this for tonight. Remember this part of the movie, family? He did all of that. His dad told him, no, you can't marry that girl. She's an American or something. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened in the movie, I'm going to have half the world go watch Coming to America tonight. They're going to fall asleep to it and everything. You know what I'm saying? They really got love for your brother Israel. Remember, family, it was the last part of the movie. And he was sitting up over there. Look how sad he looked, family. He thought it was that one girl. He thought it was this girl right here. He thought it was her. And he really didn't want to marry that. I don't understand. She fine and beautiful and everything. You know what I'm saying? She a virtuous woman, because even though that movie was shot in the late 80s, she still looked the same way now. She still looked pretty. Now, remember, he thought it was this woman. So his face was all sad. He's like, oh, man, I got to get married to this woman and be married. And you seen all the stuff his daddy was telling him. His daddy was sitting over there saying that, you just got to do your role, son. Got to marry that woman after time. After you be married with her, son, then you're going to fall in love with her. Damn, that's a damn shame. You got to let time pass with a woman before you can actually fall in love with her. And then boom, he seen what it was. He got all happy and stuff. He was like, this the woman that I want. You know what I'm saying? So brothers, if you do decide to get out there and get into that relationship, you love that girl, you want to spend your whole life with her, but please make sure that she is the one. Think about it. Don't rush into nothing. You know what I'm saying? Don't rush. The females, they get mad. Jehoshaphat, he never put a ring on my finger. Jehoshaphat, it took him 5 years just to tell me he loved me. Jehoshaphat, I had to bring out the shotgun to make him get into marriage with me, Jehoshaphat. So I understand, family. I understand. You know what I'm saying? But why do men hate their wives? We're going to look into it, family. We're going to look into it for tonight, family. You seen how happy he was, family, when he found the woman that he loved. Maybe that's what it is to make a man. I can't sit up here and then settle for a woman that I don't love like that. Look at Eddie Murphy's face. Look. He's sad. saddest face in the world. Look, saddest face in the world. He hella sad. You know what I'm saying? He really don't want to marry that woman like that. You know what I'm saying? Then boom. You know what I'm saying? He know what time that nigga is happy to the bug. He like, man, it's her. I love this girl. I love her forever if I just had her. I bet you right now when he was right here, he was thinking about her. He was like, man, this ain't even that girl like that. But we gonna get into it, family. We gonna get into it tonight. Okay. Is it the fact that men fall out of love with women? Okay, that could be. I could place that on the table. Is it the fact that they cheaters? Is it the fact that the man, you know what I'm saying? Why the man, you know what I'm saying? Why the man hate his wife like that? We're going to find out, family, in the show tonight. We're going to find out.
With my wife.
Why?
From girly to manly. Look at her. Just take one good look at her. She cusses like a sailor. You hear what I'm saying? She cusses like a sailor. She sits like a man. She burps and belches all out in public like a man. I'm just sick of my wife.
Well, wait a
May
minute.
I show you how my wife sits, Your Honor?
If you want to.
Please. My wife, I'm telling you, Your Honor, my wife, you know, usually women sit with their legs closed like this or they have them crossed. My wife sits out in public like this with her legs wide open. I'm sick of her.
Sit, huh?
I'm sick of her.
Really?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Well, how did you come into contact with this cussing sailor, wide boy sitting woman?
Your Honor, please let me tell you, I was engaged to her sister.
Huh?
I was engaged to her sister. And
Wait a minute. Now, you can't just slide past that.
Discussed it with my wife.
Yeah, he did try to slide past it. But that could be a thing. The woman, she sit up there, she start letting herself go. And, you know, from what they say about women, they say, okay, if the woman don't take care of herself like that, she thinks she really got that man like that. And you'd be like, what do you mean? You know what I'm saying? The more weight she gains, the more she, I don't want to say sloppy, but the more sloppier the woman looks to her, proves to her that the man himself, he won't just get up and leave. Now, is it the fact that the sister, she stopped looking sexy to the man? Is it the fact that she cusses like a sailor? Is it the fact that she ain't got nothing sexy on to put on for the man? You know what I'm saying? All of those things is accountability from what he's saying about the woman. So what do you do, brother? You know what I'm saying? To keep it spicy, you got to keep on telling your girl. You know what I'm saying? You can't let her get fat. You know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, Jehoshaphat, why you saying that? I'm just saying, brother, you know what I'm saying? You got to tell your girl to exercise and all that good stuff. And you got to stay on her if you want her to be a certain type of way. You got to teach your girl. And you know, a lot of females, they get mad at me saying that, but a man got to stay aesthetically pleased by his woman, I guess. A man doesn't like when a woman got a straight up potty mouth. And she can't use English. She can't sit up there and just talk to the man. You know what I'm saying? She want to sit up there and cuss like she a homeboy. That is not sexy. It's not. What else did he say that she do? She be in public. She be spreading her legs all wide. But it's the fact that she don't want to be a woman. So let's get more back into this. So what you do, brother? You got to keep that in mind. You still got to keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? Look, if the woman, if she really thinks she got you, she won't care about her appearance like that no more, and she'll let herself go. So you're not going to tell your girl to stay. Okay, we should not have to say, oh, baby, oh, can you put on that sexy? But you got to buy sexy stuff for your girl to put on. You got to keep it on her mind. Hey, baby, I don't like that you smoke cigarettes. Can you go outside and do that? That's not ladylike. So you got to be up on your woman.
Your wife must have been very close.
We hated each other.
Then why are you so upset?
Because I stole her.
Men hate to come home. They would rather work at a job that they dislike or that they hate, and then they pull up into the house and they'll just sit there in the parking lot, in the driveway. You know, I got to prepare myself to go into the house and battle my wife, have this spiritual war. Even though I just came from physically tasking job and wars there. I got to come home and come to a war too. And you wonder why this guy goes to the bar. Because this guy knows that the people at the bar, they're going to celebrate and comfort there that he cannot get at home. And the Bible says a foolish woman will tear down her house, her own house, with her hands, her very own hand. Because you don't listen, treat him like he's nothing. Even though you decide to marry this guy. But you've broken that guy down into so many pieces, into so many ways. He's a shadow of what he used to be and what his purpose is in this life. Some men hate to come.
And then the sad thing about it, I don't think that after that happens, I don't think that man would be able to pull himself back together like that again, because I done seen men jump all the way over the deep end, and that's just on a woman that they love. But you know, your brother, I don't want you to be in a relationship with a contentious woman. I don't want you to be in a relationship with an imperialistic woman. God said that it would be better for a man to pack up all this stuff, go live out in the forest all by himself, than be in the house with a woman that is contentious. So you got to think about that. Do you get along with this woman? You know what I'm saying? You say you're going to marry her, brother. You say you love her, but are you really getting along with her? Don't be on that wayside. You see what happens to so many different men in this life. The brother, he work all day long. He don't even want to go into his house. Why he don't want to go into his house? Because he got a woman in there that's going to argue with him and pick him all the way down to pieces. So you really got to think, why after a period of time do men stop loving their wives? Why? You know what I'm saying? Why? What type of women are these? What type of things are they used to? And the shame about it is the fact that anything that you don't like about her, she's already showing you that now in her behavior. Anything, you know what I'm saying? Anything in the long-term run of that relationship that you don't like, she's doing it now. You know what I'm saying? She's showing you right now what she is. So you got to check that behavior if you're going to be with that woman like that, because a man's home is his sanctity. You know what I'm saying? Of his own mind. It's his sanctity right there. That's all we got right there. Let me get another intermission. Brother, thank you for coming to the show tonight. Thank you for coming to the show tonight.
Hey. Hey, why are you so happy back there and I'm taking you to jail?
Hey, man, I'm so happy, bro. When you're taking me, I got 24 hours away from my wife, man.
You never get a chance to divorce her. Before you jump down my throat, let me give some backstory to this situation. I, 28 male, have my wife, Amber, 28 female, and we've been married for the last 10 years. Today, I woke up in the morning, grabbed her out of bed, showered her, wiped her ass, fed her, and then sat her inside of her favorite chair with her favorite show playing. My wife.
Okay, I take it that your wife. Shouts out to my brother right here. Shouts out to my brother. Shouts out to all the content creators out there. Okay, taken by the words that you used. Okay, she's physically disabled. She has to be. You know what I'm saying? Because you said you did all of that stuff.
Wife, for all intents and purposes, is a shell, a body of the person that she used to be. A year and a half ago, my wife got into a tragic car accident. She got hit in a T-bone collision going 75 while running a red light. I stopped loving my wife 2 months ago. And
damn, brother, why was she running the red light?
I know what you might be thinking. It was because she was in a vegetable state. No. That was not it. I still loved my wife inside of that state and took care of her every single day. I still take care of her every single day. The reason I hate my wife was because of what I found in her phone. I was going to do a collage of our relationship and put it inside of our room to show how commemorative we are together. All the trips we took together, all the places we have been, everything we have visited.
You see, ladies, you see how that means something to a man? You see that? The simplest things that we do for y'all, it really means something for us, but it really don't mean nothing to y'all like that.
On my dime, because I loved her and I cared for her and I wanted her to have the best things in the world. Well, when I went into her phone, I kind of saw some messages from the exact day of the accident. It pretty much was, hurry up, Where are you? I need you right now. I'm on the way. I love you. I had trouble getting away from him. Who's him? I'm him. I looked at the phone and I was shocked. I've never.
Damn, brother, you mean to tell me the only reason why she ran that light is because she was running to get to a booty call? Family, karma's real, family. Karma's real. It really is real. Oh, they say it's karma, but it's really God's judgment.
I've seen this name before, but after scrolling through the messages, I saw pictures, I saw videos, I saw things that I couldn't even get her to do with me. In Barbados.
Damn, brother. Damn, brother.
I couldn't even get her to do with me. In Japan, I'm sitting there like, wait, we went all over the world, and you did this? Next door, you did this? Down the street, you did this a block away? Okay. This is ridiculous. So I had to see who the man was. I had to find him. I had to know who was this great man. And I went to his page and I saw.
Brother, why would you want to do yourself like that? You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter.
He was inside of a relationship. He got into a relationship 2 days after my wife's accident. After the lady that he was smashing on got...
Man, I know y'all will say, y'all be like, damn, Jehoshaphat, you so damn cold-blooded. But she was out there and she was giving into fornication because she was a married woman. So don't he got the right to divorce her? And you'd be like, damn, Jehoshaphat, you would just divorce her like that? If I found out the woman was cheating on me and then turn around, we're married, okay, still she cheated on me, you know what I'm saying? That's what God said. He said the only way you can get out of a marriage is death or fornication, adultery, lascivious sexual acts outside of marriage. You know what I'm saying? That's what he would say. So that's the only way you can really get out of a marriage. So yes, I would leave baby girl alone. Ain't nothing she can say.
Put into a military situation, got vegetabilized. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Somebody that loved you with all of their heart, that would take care of you every single day while you were sick, you don't love, you're not there for, you won't do these things for, but somebody...
Brother, thank you for coming to the show. You are very passionate right now. You really hate that woman. You know what I'm saying? I can see it. You know what I'm saying? You really hate that woman for cheating on you like that. So that's what we learned. That's what we're going to take out this video right here. You know what I'm saying? That's why your brother got to be honest. That's the only reason why I give all my heart to God. That way people won't break my heart. People won't break me down. I got to tell you that. You know what I'm saying? I got to tell you that. So if they say, oh, Jehoshaphat, who do you love? God comes first. Got to love somebody.
Somebody that will leave you 2 days after your accident. Somebody that won't give
You
a
should
second.
get a divorce.
If you're okay after your accident, that's the person you love? So you know what her favorite show is? Every single day, I sit her down in front of the TV and I show her that he didn't give a fuck about her. And I make her watch as I hate.
Damn, he vindictive with his. You seen. You know what I'm saying? Why he torturing that lady like that? Let that lady go. You know what I'm saying? Let that poor woman go. Okay. She cheated. We understand. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, certain people, they have qualities about themselves. So when you cheat on them, it really hurts them. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why he's sitting up there tormenting that woman like that. That's torture what he's doing to her. You know what I'm saying? What did he say? Am I tripping? Y'all heard what he said. I'm not tripping. Let's go ahead and get... Brother, thank you for coming to the show. Let's get an intermission in here for tonight.
Hey, Kelly, I feel disgusted and grossed out. I don't even go anywhere with Kelly because I don't even want anybody to see me with her. I'm embarrassed to be around.
My bad. I couldn't do an intermission because we wrapping up here. I only got a little bit more to go. My bad. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got that many intermissions. I was looking at it. The time is running up. My bad, family. My bad. Let's go ahead and get back into this.
I look at Kelly, I feel disgusted and grossed out. I don't even go anywhere with Kelly because I don't even want anybody to see me with her.
Damn, you don't go nowhere with your girl, man? You don't go nowhere? I mean, absolutely nowhere with your woman?
I'm embarrassed to be around Kelly because she's gained so much weight. Kelly's gained about 80 pounds. It grosses me out.
No, that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? That is a lot. 80 pounds? That is a lot. Now, imagine this woman right here. Now, imagine half of her body taken away from her. That's what he was used to. That's what he was attracted to. That's what he wanted to be with. You know what I'm saying?
When I watch Kelly eat, she just kind of shovels the food in, and it's all business. It's feeding time. Her thighs are so big, she doesn't have a wall.
Translation: when he sees his girlfriend eat, he automatically thinks about Miss Piggy. Translation:
It's not even a walk, it's a waddle. She has rolls on her. It almost looks like she has boobs in the front and boobs in the back. I hate coming home after a long day to see a beached whale on the couch.
Damn, he'll talk about his wife like that. You seen all the horrible things that he was saying about her back fat and her rolls and stuff like that. So what do you do, brother? You know what I'm saying? What do you do? She all nice and she all, but some women, they'll never get up like that. And I'm not ragging on any woman at all, so them sisters don't get mad at me. You know, I like women in all shapes. I really do. You know what I'm saying? I really do. You know what I'm saying? Depending if I can handle that woman. So just because you big don't mean that men don't like you like that. So don't be offended, sister. Please don't be offended. Sister, you hear me? Sister, do you hear me? Jehoshaphat. Please don't be offended. You know what I'm saying? I don't even mean it like that, girl. I'm not talking about you, girl. Now check this out. Check this out. You seen what he was used to. This is where the hatred came in on this man. When he seen that the women that he like don't look like his girl now. So, my brothers, what do we do?
When I think about Kelly, I think, man, what have I done here? What have I done to deserve this? Why do I have this? I mean, really? Really? When I look at Kelly, I feel
Damn, that's sad. And then on the other side, that lady, she shouldn't have to live like that. You know what I'm saying? He should get a divorce. If she don't want to go work out, if she don't want to, and you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he'd be on that girl like that. What'd he say? When I come in the house, she looks like a beach whale sitting on the couch. Oh, it's her feeding time. It's her feeding time. So I'm pretty sure he could tell his girl, hey, baby, won't you work out a little bit? Hey, baby, won't you take a couple jog around the corner or something? You know what I'm saying? Hey, baby, I got us a membership to what you call it. Hey, baby, can you teach us how to eat healthy? So it's all type of ways that you can insinuate to your woman if that's what you want, if that's what you require. But I suggest as a man to all my other brothers, you be upfront with your woman. Be all the way upfront with your woman. Some women, they ain't never got to worry about that. Some women will always be 125 pounds forever. Forever. But some women, they going to have to work on that. The same thing with a man. Okay, let me see if I can find an intermission.
The man who said he robbed a bank to get away from his wife will now have to spend the next 6 months at home with her. A judge in Kansas City sentenced Lawrence Ripple to home confinement for robbing a bank last September. He told police after the robbery he'd rather be in jail than at home with his wife. But he also blamed his actions on his depression and was remorseful at his sentencing. The man who said he robbed a bank...
But he only got... What did he get, like 6 months probation or something? You know what I'm saying? You really got to be mad at your wife if you go into a bank and you rob the bank. And then because I seen this story a while back, like maybe like 4 years ago when the man had did it. But all that just to get away from your wife, why he just didn't get a divorce? Why he didn't just actually take the money and then really left her like that? Got a new identity, moved to Costa Rica, you know what I'm saying? Moved to somewhere in Argentina all by himself somewhere, you know what I'm saying? He could have did that instead of keep on going back home to be with an imperialistic woman, to be with a contentious woman, from a woman that will tear down her house with her whole hand. So to me, it sounds sad. This is my intermission. It sounds sad, but at the same time, if that's what he was going to do, why he didn't just go all the way and do it? Listen to what they said.
The man who said he robbed a bank to get away from his wife will now have to spend the next 6 months at home with her.
Damn, now that's real torturement right there. You know what I'm saying? That's the real torture. You know what I'm saying? He cannot go to work now. He cannot get in this car and drive away. He has to be confined with the same woman that he was trying to run away from in the first time. Why he just didn't go through with it all the way? It's sad, family. It's sad.
Like I never would. I feel good.
Hey, so happy back there and I'm taking you to
Hey,
jail?
man, look, I'm so happy, boy. When you taking me, I got 24 hours away from my wife, man.
You in love with your wife? No, me either. What? No, I'm not.
Bro, thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for coming to the show tonight. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
In this car for about 2 hours now because I refuse to go inside.
My bad. Let's go back.
Bro, I've been sitting in this car for about 2 hours now because I refuse to go inside and be with my wife. Like, I hate her that much. The only reason why I'm with her is because I'm broke and I don't have nowhere else to go. Like, I can't afford to rent on my own. And she makes more money than me, so.
Yes, you can, brother. Yes, you can, brother. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting over there talking about, oh, I can't afford. Man, if you hate somebody really bad like that, you know what I'm saying? You think you just want to get away from them like that. I could not live in a house with a woman that I hate. I couldn't live in a house with nobody that I don't like that. So I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? You get off work from a hard day of work, sit in your car for 2 hours. Do you know how many men will not go home after they get off of work? Do you know how many men that'll sit up there, get off of work, and be like, oh, boss, I could work another 5 hours. 5 hours. I need some OT. Boss. I need some OT. Man, hell nah, family. Can you imagine that? You know what I'm saying? Oh, he going to the strip club. Oh, he going to the bar. Oh, he going to his homeboy house. Oh, he got a mistress just because he does not want to go home. It's sad, family. Brother, my bad. Go ahead.
I mean, if I was to get a good job tomorrow, I'd be gone just like that.
Damn.
With a woman I really want. But I can't afford the woman I want, so I gotta settle for her. Literally.
Okay, now what do you mean, brother? Now I know, brother, that some females I look at and might be like, damn, she's so damn classy. I don't even think that I could afford her. But what do you mean in your situation? You said that you would want to be with a woman that you can afford, but at the same time, the woman that you got now, she make more money than you, so you can't even afford her. And y'all be like, damn, Jehoshua, why you going so hard on bro? Why you going so hard on bro? I'm just trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying? Why be with a woman? I don't care what happened. You know what I'm saying? You don't love her like that no more. You don't want to be with her. You have consumed hatred and you really don't, you hate her now. Why be around something like that? So maybe it's me. I don't understand. Bro, sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
If we're being honest, I think I'm doing her a favor. Because she got low self-esteem.
At least he honest.
Anyway, and she bad built, so she should be lucky that I'm with her, if that makes sense. So I don't feel guilty about it, but I mean, you know, some gotta give because I can't keep doing this. Like, I can be with somebody I really want. But I refuse to do more, you know? I'm kind of comfortable with being nothing. Bro, I've been sitting in this car for about 2 hours now because I refuse to go inside.
That's sad, bro. You know what I'm saying? You said that you can do better than her and she should be lucky to be with you. But at the same time, you want to leave her. So is she lucky? Bro, you know what I'm saying? Bro, that's your wife. I would like you to work that out with your wife, but I don't know, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and skedaddle up out of here, brother. You got some issues going on. But I suggest that if you can't live with her and make her happy and be the one in her life like that, you know what I'm saying? You would be doing her a favor. No shade, brother. No shade.
Happy wife, whoever said that should just be beaten to death. Happy wife, happy life. Like, if I hear one more person give that advice to somebody, I have to tell you, that is just the most ridiculous. What does that even mean?
I hate my wife.
Whoa.
Yeah, have you ever said that before?
Yes. Listen, I took a picture of my wife out in the driveway one day when I was a young married guy, and I beat the face of it to obliterated it with a hammer.
Okay, so what's the best course of action when you feel this hate? What do you do? Divorce.
Man, what was the symptoms that made you start hating that woman in the first place? That's what the topic is for tonight. You know what I'm saying? What happens to a man to where he doesn't even want to come home no more? You know what I'm saying? What happens to a man when he loses touch with his wife? Why the disconnect? What happens to a man? Go ahead.
No. You
Scream.
Well, start asking
Depressed.
yourself, what did you expect? Why did you get married in the first place? Why was I so angry? Why are you so angry? Where did hatred come from? The question is this: do you hate anything in your life? Where did that come from? Where did the hatred come from? I never thought that I would be a person who would have so much anger in me that I would take a picture of a human being and obliterate it with a hammer in my driveway. And
Damn, that don't sound like some wife problems. That sound like some you problems. You know what I'm saying? So we got to take you out the whole board of the scenario or the topic for tonight because it's not making no sense. You know what I'm saying? You got an internal fight. I'll let him finish what he's saying, but it sounds like he got an internal struggle with himself. That doesn't sound like it falls on the woman.
I didn't do that with a picture of Hitler. I did it with a picture of my wife.
I hate my wife.
Okay, I feel very comfortable in the video that I placed here today. My brothers, I don't want you being with a woman that's going to make you unhappy like that. You know what I'm saying? Stressing you the hell out. So this is something you really got to think about. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've already told you, I want you to make a good decision on the woman that you choose, because if you, the only way you can get out of it, if you die or she cheats on you or you cheat on her, all I know is what God puts together, let no man separate. So divorce ain't really an option like that. Y'all can be mad at me all you want, but you can save yourself a whole lot if you are willing to put your woman under that fire. And you'd be like, damn, Jehoshaphat, why you going so hard on the sisters? But hey, brother, this is your life. You know what I'm saying? So I really want you to think about it. You see these men. You see how they live in their life. You see how they unhappy. So how can you avoid that when you picking a wife for yourself? You're going to have to look at her qualities. Like your brother told you. I told you, whatever you don't like in that woman, she's already showing you now. What you going to do about that? You know what I'm saying? Are you willing to accept that with her? After a while, you know what I'm saying, it's going to beat you down. So you really got to think, what do you do? Now, I felt we covered it a little bit. Maybe I need to come back on this topic, but I don't want to keep y'all too much for tonight. So the last question for tonight, what would you rather do, men and women? Would you rather eat 2 cheeseburgers from Old Boy, or would you take back your ex? Me? I eat all them damn cheeseburgers before I ever go back to my ex. So go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And brothers, anything that I have missed, put it in the comments so I can read it. I'm going to read it. You know what I'm saying? But until next time, peace and blessings be to your night. Glory, glory to the eternal, forever living God.
Burgers, or go back to your ex.
Let's go back.
Okay, 2 cheeseburgers, or go back to your ex. Put a little ketchup. Couple pickles.
I would eat all them damn cheeseburgers before I would ever go back to any of my exes.